If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, what is a cure for timidity? Answer by Michael Starkey. Timidity is situational. You are not timid in all situations, are you? If so, you need professional help. Alcohol is a quick cure to timidity, but for medical legal reasons I cannot recommend it. Be focused on what you want. Be the expert on some subject of importance to you. Avoid situations that require being timid. Like gang fights, concentrate on achieving greatness in some particular field. Your timidity will be overridden by your excitement and interest in a subject. Join Toastmasters. If it is a problem talking in front of people and having spontaneous conversations, it is great. Worked for me. Answer by Larry Locke. Experience, time. Meeting people, seeing how people behave at work and in private. Think about your strong points, don't focus on the weak ones, and don't underestimate yourself. I used to be quite shy. If you met me in person today, you'd be surprised that I told you that. For instance, at work I'm one of the very few who push things forward, who organize things, push for communication, etc. When I started working I was not like that. It took me about a year to change. Even several members in my family who were the same, some much worse, and they also changed a lot when they got older. In my specific case, one of my main problems was that I strongly underestimated myself. A few months at work changed that wrong perception pretty fast. If your problem is with boys/girls, relationship/dating, then one thing you can do is to look at how many others behave, drama, etc., and see that you can do better. So there is no reason to feel embarrassed. I know, easier said than done. Answer by Julius Santo. Do what you most fear often enough and eventually you won't be afraid of it anymore. I used to be scared to death of speaking to a crowd. Then I stumbled on a job where there was a lot of public speaking required. At first I was so awkward and obviously frightened that they were going to let me go. Fortunately, I turned it around soon enough that I wasn't fired. Not only did I stay, but I became the most dynamic person on the team. This is not a pep talk or positive thinking, it's based on science. In psychology, it's something called desensitization. It's an inherent survival mechanism. If you're exposed to the same stimuli often enough, like talking to a crowd of people for instance, you eventually won't be able to maintain a heightened level of fear. It's quite uncomfortable at first, but if you make the emotional investment, it'll pay big rewards. Next time you're in a situation where you feel timid, do what you are most afraid to do, like speak to a person, or whatever. The nervousness won't magically disappear, but if you do this on a consistent basis, I guarantee you that it will. That's the definition of courage.